Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Bodycam video here on the channel. In today's video, what I have for you is the brand new Bodycam update version 1.2.8 and 1.2.9 that recently just got released by the devs as of September 25th. In this brand new update, we're going to be breaking down all the new changes, additions, and a new Halloween mode that was teased. Stick around towards the end of the video where we discuss this Halloween mode because this could actually be crazy. There's a lot to unpack here, so I'll try to get through everything that we can in a reasonable amount of time because I don't want to waste your time. I will leave timestamps around the video, so feel free to slide through and skip through any parts that you're not interested in. But please watch that ad. I'm trying to buy a popsicle. Before we get into the video, if you guys do enjoy the Bodycam content on the channel, drop a like down below and let me know in the comments if you have played Bodycam. I'm going to be giving away a copy of Bodycam in this video, so if you do want to enter, leave your Steam friend code down in the description. Once this video hits 100 likes, I will be giving a copy away to one of you guys. Once we hit that 100 like mark, I will reply to one of your comments down below, letting you know that I'm going to send you a friend request, and I will send over Bodycam as a gift to you. So the first section of this video is going to be the new maps and the new game modes coming out. There's two brand new maps, one called Public Pool and the other Pit. Public Pool is pretty self-explanatory. It's an abandoned pool complex perfect for close quarters combat, with open areas for long-range shootouts as well, tight corridors, wide pool zones, and cover-filled locker rooms that create some dynamic gameplay moments. The Pit is basically self-explanatory as well. This is an arena-styled map designed specifically for intense 1v1 duels with randomized layouts. It's basically you in a silo, and every time you get around, it swaps the interior of the map from cover to even a helicopter in the middle of the map. It's only available in the brand new Pit mode specifically, where you can face off against your friends and settle who's best. So if you do have some beef, just like MW2 on Rust, you can run it back in the Pit. Speaking of the Pit as the new map, this is the new game mode. So the Pit is that 1v1 duel mode with the map changing each round. Again, it's perfect to face some friends or even just do 1v1s if you're not a fan of the 6v6. The second new game mode is Team Deathmatch. So not to confuse this with the Versus that originally launched with the game. They're doing some modifications and changing the game name. The previous Team Deathmatch is now called Versus to make room for the traditional Team Deathmatch mode. So the new Team Deathmatch is obviously two teams with respawns enabled. The first team to reach 100 kills wins the match. Pretty self-explanatory, just like Call of Duty. But with the new maps and new game modes covered, the next thing is updates and improvements. So let's talk about map improvements. The Russian building, the abandoned hospital, Warren House have all received major updates. Expect new paths, visual enhancements, and better balance for a smoother gameplay. Specifically diving into Warren House, they've made some changes to the basement by adding a new way to access the basement to make it more interesting, and it was much requested. One of my biggest gripes about the Warren map was going into the basement. There was only one stairway that would reach down there. This changes the map a little bit, notably the addition of a new door and the change of the roof at the exit location. So less campers in the basement while allowing us to have another route to the basement. One map that got a total rework is Bomb House. The map has been fully reworked and optimized, now available to all traditional game modes. For those that like the Airsoft House, the goal of this was to create a version structured like a real house with a bedroom, balcony, entrance, and staircase. The devs think that we will love it. I haven't played Body Bomb much in this game. I don't know if it's just me, but whenever the bomb goes off, it's extremely loud, and there's no slider to turn it down, so I've literally just avoided that. Comment down below if you've had that issue or if it's a bug. It just gets extremely loud and I literally have to take my fucking headset off. They've also tweaked the spawn systems as well in the game, making it smarter across all game modes. You'll now spawn closer to your teammates, making respawns more strategic and less frustrating. So basically these maps are just getting some new pathways. There's not going to be as much clutter. There's going to be visual enhancements, and it's just an overall quality of life change to the maps. These maps have been ever evolving, and to keep up with that change, they have added a brand new tag into the game. So when you go to select your map, there's a little mini tag saying if it's been updated, if it's been patched, or if it's reworked. You'll now be able to tell the difference. I think this is pretty neat, especially for new players. I'd like to see this in Siege, saying that it's been reworked over it, or the map when you load in has been reworked, patched, or anything that's new. It just helps new players stay on top of all the changes without having to dig into patch notes. A couple other changes here are the UI and player changes. So on the UI front, scoreboards have been given a facelift with player ranks displayed for easy bragging. Character skins for the players are now dynamic, reacting to weather changes for the extra dose of realism. And if you are using a flashbang, listen closely because you're going to hear people scream if they get blinded. It depends how close the flash lands to you. If the flash is semi-far but in your peripheral, you will get hit, but you're not going to scream as much. You'll have like a slight grunt. But if a flashbang lands right on your feet, you're going to get full flashed, and flashbangs in this game are brutal. An item detection distance has been improved for ground item detection, making it easier to throw back grenades. Though they don't recommend trying, the detection distance has been reduced for realism, and the item now appears only when it's at your feet. I honestly didn't even know you could pick up grenades and throw them back, but I don't expect I'm going to be able to do it anyways. One of the biggest topics that I see in the bodycam community and people wanting to get into this game is the fixes and optimizations. So first off, they've tackled some key fixes. Dead bodies no longer cause performance drops. Bunny hopping has been patched, and a gun game weapon swap issue has been addressed. Plus, for FPS players, sensitivity has been balanced to keep your aim consistent no matter what your frame rate is. They've also made some changes to the camera as well by improving camera movements and effects, including a rework to lean mechanics, which parlays into the brand new right and left leaning sprinting. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Right and left lean sprinting options are available for enhanced movement. So if you're trying to clear a room and you want to sprint in running right to clear, you do have that option now instead of just slow walking and peeking in. It gives you a little bit of an advantage when running in to clear these corners. They've also improved mobility to prevent players from getting stuck on obstacles. The mantle animation has also been fixed. They resolved an animation with issues mantling. Mantling in bodycam's been pretty wonky, but I'd like to see how this tests out in-game. It feels a little clunky when you're trying to jump up. Sometimes you don't fully jump, or it's just your character not seeing it. I've also fixed a problem with dropping items from the inventory. To be honest, I've been playing this game for probably 60, 70 hours, and I didn't even know you could drop weapons in your inventory, and I also didn't know that you could pick up frag grenades when they're thrown at you. Learn something new every day. There are some other small improvements for bug fixes and stability, but I won't go into all of the details because I do want to discuss this new Halloween event that is coming for October. Typically, when I think of scary games, I think of Outlast and Outlast 2. The Outlast series for me, I literally could not finish the series. I started it on my channel years ago when it first came out, but I was never able to finish it. Horror games for me are just a no-no. Like, I cannot finish them. I hate being chased. It's something that I have to try to get over, but I can't. Coming down the pipeline for October is going to be a brand new zombies mode. So they are shifting their full focus to the zombies mode for the next month or so. So there will be no additional content. They're obviously going to still provide bug fixes, but after Halloween, of course, no stress, they are going to resume their regular updates. Their goal is to create the most realistic, terrifying, and immersive round-based zombies mode ever. I can't believe they're doing round-based. Call of Duty, you gotta figure it out. I don't know why you're not back to round-based. Let's see what you do with Omni Movement 6. But I'm very excited for this. A round-based zombies mode on Unreal Engine 5 in this style of bodycam being hyper-realism is actually going to be terrifying. If they can pull this off and make it extremely well, it might actually be super fun to play, but also terrifying. If it does well and it's perceived well and performs well, they might even make it a full mode. So we're just going to have to see how it plays, but that is basically it for the video. I am super excited for that. It's going to be its own game mode, round-based zombies. Like I said, Unreal Engine 5, it's going to be actually wild. But with that, that is going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys did find this video helpful or informative, please leave a like down below as it greatly helps push this video into YouTube's algorithm. Again, comment down below with your friend's Steam code if you do want a chance to enter the giveaway for Bodycam on Steam. It's only on Steam. This is not on console. So again, just drop your friend code below. I will respond to your comment and then send you a friend request and send that gift over. But with that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night, morning, or evening. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.